What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Ethereum, and what we're going to be looking at is the Ethereum rainbow chart. And I think it's important to look at this from time to time, really step back on the log scale and evaluate where we're at for Ethereum. So that's what I want to do with you today. I'm going to make these videos as quick as possible. If you like that, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I want to give you as much value as possible in the shortest amount of time. So that's what we're going to do here. And also let me know, guys, if you think Ethereum will get up into these pink levels again at some point here, or if you believe diminishing market cycles are just going to continue to grind this down. I would love to hear that down low. So when we're looking at this is on blockchaincenter.net, so definitely check that out. They have a lot of cool charts on there, the flippening chart, all different types of stuff for Bitcoin as well. So I'm looking at this, and we're looking at the Ethereum rainbow chart. And the values here, number one is in blue down in here. It says fire sale. The next color, this lighter blue, is undervalued. Then we move up to accumulate. And then it's still cheap, right up in this range. Then we have alt season. And then up here in yellow, it's going to be, is this the flippening when people are starting to question, is Ethereum going to overtake Bitcoin, which is an important thing to pay attention to. The next area, when we get up high in here, it says, but have we earned it? And that's an important thing to look at because that shows when we're starting to get overheated. The next one is going to be go back to BTC question mark. So when you're starting to say, you know, have we had our run in Ethereum? Is it time to transfer back to Bitcoin? That's something you want to pay attention to. And then up here in pink, this bubblegum pink, is maximum bubble territory. And what I wanted to point out for you guys when we're looking at this here, so this shows back in 2016. We had twice in the last market cycle, so in 2017 into maybe a little bit into 2018 there before we went into our nasty bear market, we got outside of the pink. We almost had a head and shoulders outside of the pink. You can see how far and how fast Ethereum goes. Look at how sharp these moves are. When Ethereum wants to take off, it can fly. It basically seems like a smaller altcoin, guys, sometimes when it really gets moving. And it's amazing because it has such a bigger market cap than what some of these altcoins do, but it still runs like one sometimes when it really gets going. So it's definitely something exciting and I like to be a part of. But when we're looking at this, you can see twice we got outside of the pink here. Now for this bull market cycle, the highest that we got up to was, but have we earned it? So we didn't even get back to go back to BTC level or the maximum bubble territory. So we have not had that euphoria. When we talk about that euphoria in the market, I just don't believe that we've had it. And you know, guys, maybe we are just changing and transitioning from bigger bear markets to smaller bear markets. I mean, you can see it even in the stock market many times. They'll have a quick bear market and then you'll pull out of it relatively fast and then you'll just keep moving up in that longer term uptrend. So it's definitely something that I'm paying attention to here as we've been in this downtrend now for 80 days or so. So we're looking for that reversal because right now we're basically at the area of still cheap, right in this range here, right in this green. And right below that is going to be the accumulate level. And that's also looking at it on the downside here. But when we look at how far we extended outside of this pink, so if we take a look at this, guys, and we extrapolate it out and we just kind of move up how time would pass. So this would maybe be the middle, maybe July, August of 2022. If we were to get back up into the pink here, that would put us around $20,000 for Ethereum. If we drop down a little bit, time to go back to BTC, you're looking at around $14,000. If we go below it, but have we earned it? If we could get back to that level again, you're looking at around $10,000. So I find it interesting when we're looking at this here, guys, and maybe we are just having more of these 50% really gnarly, nasty corrections, which in my opinion, that is just a mini bear market because you've dropped so much. I mean, if you've dropped 60%, guys, that's obviously terrible. So, you don't want to be a part of that. You want to be able to sell when you start seeing these vertical lines. You want to swing trade, in my opinion, and position trade. Also, if you want to long-term invest because the trend is ultimately up. So that's a good thing as well. But when we're looking at this here, we haven't even come close to having that euphoria in Ethereum. And that's with, ETH 2.0 coming out and all the different types of stuff like the burn rate for Ethereum. So it gets me a little bit excited to see the levels that we are at. Could we go down lower and hit the accumulation at the $1,700 level before we potentially bounce? Absolutely. I mean, we could go all the way back, guys, down to fire sale, which is going to put us at around $1,000 if we did go back to that price. But I either think this is one massive just change in the market to where we're going to have mini bull markets, mini bear markets, and ultimately we're just going to keep going up, but we're going to have those 40 to 50% corrections. That's going to take some time before we get moving again. but we just haven't seen the euphoria. When you look at Ethereum back here many times, and I know it was a smaller market cap at that point, you know, just all around for cryptocurrency, but you would get these vertical moves, and then you'd have these long accumulation periods where over here was almost like an ascending triangle, and then we broke out to the upside again. But we were consolidating on top of this we were consolidating on top of this maximum bubble territory. And right now we haven't even sniffed it over in this range. So it's something that I'm definitely keeping an eye on. I want to see in the longer term what Ethereum can do here, and something that I got an eye on. So if you guys get something from this, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let me know down low, is it over for cryptos? Do you believe we're going to continue? Is ETH going to do well? I'd love to hear your opinion. God bless.